Hi, my name is Delynn Hoover, better known as the Gringo Gordo Pelon, which means the bald fat gringo. 15 years ago, I moved my family from Ohio to Costa Rica. I've been a youth pastor for 5 years and taken my youth group on several missions trips. And I realized as I moved to Costa Rica that one thing I wanted to do was to see students in my youth group become disciples because of a cross-cultural experience. So when I moved to Costa Rica, I started something that at that time we called Pura Vida Missions because it was only Costa Rica. And the idea behind it was to provide youth groups with a high-impact, full-service missions trip. But actually, I don't like the word missions trip because it's so much more than that. It's actually better called a discipleship experience. In other words, my goal is for your youth to walk away from a cross-cultural trip changed. I want this trip to change them so that they're ruined for the ordinary. I want to make sure that they are able to grow closer to God, that they're able to get out of their comfort zones, and that they're able to gain a new global worldview. Our missions trips, discipleship experiences are not about your youth group having a good time in another country. They're about your youth group growing closer to God. We work very, very closely with the churches in Latin America. We're here, we live here. We are missional, we are here, we're doing our work here. These pastors that you're working with are friends of mine, and you are not going to paint the same wall over again. We work with over 270 different churches in all Central America. Our ministry has grown over the last several years. We now are including El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Costa Rica. So in the last 15 years in Vida Missions, we have hosted over 6,500 youth and leaders in missions. We have had an awesome time, and we provide all of the logistics. You don't have to worry about transportation. You don't have to worry about food, housing. You don't have to worry about even a donation to the church. We take care of everything. You hit the ground, we pick up your youth group and take them, and you have nothing else to worry about. In fact, I believe that discipleship happens at the speed of relationship. And what my goal is that you, as a youth pastor, you don't have to worry about the logistics. You don't have to worry about leading your group. You can sit back and enjoy hanging out with your youth. You can enjoy discipling your youth because that's what it's all about, right? I'm a missionary. I'm about the Great Commission. You're a youth pastor. Guess what? You're about the Great Commission too. Making disciples in your youth. I want to invite you. If you want to do something that most youth pastors describe as the best missions trip they've ever done, come check it out. We have experience. We've been doing this for a long time. Come and visit us in Costa Rica.